Hello everybody! Welcome back to I Wanna Hug That Gator. I am Will, back again after a long-awaited wait for the next part. What is this, part 16? I think 16. But, if you guys don't remember last episode, we ended on White, the cliffhanger. And, I'm probably overreacting, but I want to see what happens next. So, before we start, you could leave a like and subscribe and comment down below anything. First word that comes to your mind, comment it down below. Other than that, let us do this. Ooh, get a reminder. Let's go back a bit. We're watching TV with Olivia. While watching it, suddenly, the TV pauses. We think it's the Wi-Fi going out, but Olivia stops us. She paused the video. And, well, she's complicated expression. Asking, is it normal? Is what normal? Is in consideration. Your parents, like, are they really not going to be back? I shrug. They're always busy with work, and as we're talking, Olivia keeps slowly inching closer, and her tail shifts to her abdomen. But then, what's interesting is the music dies out. Which, something's gonna happen. So without further ado, let us begin. Oh, okay, so we're talking about... Oh, okay. So, like, okay, so yeah, they're always... his parents they're always busy with work. Like, when I think about it, I barely see them at all. I wonder sometimes. The tail shifts my abdomen now. Does anyone even care? All the movement has stopped, as if reality itself has paused. Man, I must be more tired than I thought. I feel my head sway as my muscles ease into putty. I'm sure they do. I look at Olivia, who is shoulder to shoulder with me now. I mean, Dad's kind of the same. Olivia chews on her lip in consideration, and as she considers her words. He's always busy too. The reason why I live with my godparents is because Dad has to travel for work. So he doesn't... I stop myself as I see the faint wetness in Olivia's eyes. Sorry. Her eyes close and a somber sigh escapes her lips. No, it's fine. I get it, Inko. There's a silence hanging over us now. I copy after the sweet girl next to me, letting my eyes slide closed and a sad breath loose. After some time, she breaks the silence with soft and tender words. Of course your parents care. Just like Dad. Why else would they work so much? But what about me? I winced at just how pathetic that sounded. It's for you, you doof. How else could you afford all these nice things? The words grow quieter as time goes on, and my body sinks into numbness again. Dad cares enough to work for my sake, enough to talk to my godparents into letting me live with them. They didn't have to, yet I'm burdening them. My mind connects the dots. Mr. Halford talked Randy and Sophie into it. That's why I have to be able to live on my own as soon as I can. If they don't want me there anymore, that's it for me. I recall how happy they were to have Olivia rejoin the party. They wouldn't, though. They love you like Damien and Vinny. He shakes the Moros from her head and looks at me with serious moonshade eyes. Anyways, you should do the same for you, for your parents and yourself. What the? Huh? My world goes horizontal and I find my head atop the comfiest pillow I'd ever felt. I nod. I nod, and then the nod becomes a nuzzle into said pillow. Above me, Olivia yelps. Gotta turn and see what's wrong, but something falls atop my head that keeps me in place. Nothing. God, that face. Our character's face is like, God, that man, he is in pain. Complete mental anguish. The soothingly cool something rubs across my head, drawing me further and further into restful peace. Along with the gentle caresses, the deep vibrato emanates from somewhere, resonating my tired mind. Okay. With the lulling touch, and tone my eyelids grow heavy. By the time I wake up, Olivia's gone. Check my phone for the time, only to realize it's 4 in the morning. I can't help but sit up on the couch. I groan as I sit up on the couch, but instead of feeling horrible, like I had the past few days, I felt surprisingly well. That's no doubt I have Olivia to thank. Hell, I might even be able to go to school today. I wonder if any of that soup is left. Probably left in the fridge, right? I shuffle over to the appliances and open the door, allowing myself to adjust to the light. It only takes me a second for me to spot the Tupperware container filled with the delicious meal. Yeah, I have to say, there's something, like, aesthetically pleasing in my mind. Waking up at 4 a.m. on the couch, very groggy. I don't know why. Very aesthetically pleasing to me. Nice. I'll have to ask him for the recipe sometime. Thanks to Olivia's advice and cooking, I finally made my recovery and returned to school. I'm glad to be back. I feel like I'd missed so much while I've been gone. So much I need to catch up on. I mean, I did manage to finish all the assignments that Ben sent to me, but I feel out of the loop with other things. Like gossip about me. Damien tried to give me the rundown during PE. I'm still in shock over how bad some of it got. Up to cartel drug running and FBI's most wanted. I don't think that's even possible in just a week. The end of the class bell rings throughout the school, signaling the start of lunch. As everyone in class is packing up their things, Mr. Latican speaks up. Alright everyone, make sure you all complete the assignment by next week. You all have a wonderful rest of the day now. Oh, and Inko. I start with a mention of my name as I throw on my backpack. You wait a moment. I have something I wish to speak to you about. Yes, of course. Olivia looks back from the back of the classroom. Olivia looks back from the classroom entrance waiting for me. Don't wait up on me. I'll meet you at the table with the others. With a shrug and a nod, Olivia wheels herself out of the door and down the hall. Everyone else leaves the classroom until it's just Latican and I. Please, have a seat. I take the closest seat. I take the seat closest to Latican's desk, pulling my backpack down as well. Mr. Latican gets up from his chair and walks around to the desk, leaning against it. So, I'll be quick about it. I got a job that needs doing. Up. You've missed assignments and need makeup work, and I need some extra help with something. Oh, that smug-ass look. I love this character so much. Easily my favorite character in this entire game. I love Latican. Something I think you'll be very interested in. Some good friends of mine are getting married in a few short days, and they've hired me to be their photographer. And given the excellent learning experience, child labor, I thought of you! Me? Yes, if you want to, of course. You could always call in some associates to help me out, but I thought adding in some extra credit would sweeten the deal. What would we be doing? The broad smile on his face and a distant look in his eye. Well, you'd be my apprentice in this case. You'd not only be helping me set up more elaborate photos, you'd also be doing a lot of independent shots. You mean I'll be taking my own pictures? Yup. In fact, you'll be using my SLRs and lenses for this. Keep all your shots uniform. The idea of finally getting to use something something like Latican's $1,000 Kavon makes my head swim. So what do you say? Interested? It certainly seems like a hefty task. Even if Latican would be there to help us. Then again, Latican wouldn't be offering the job if he didn't think I was capable of doing it. This would technically be my first official photography gig. In a wedding shoot to boot. It sounds so daunting yet enticing. I would love to. Alright, sounds like a done deal. After school today we can talk about it more later. For now, you should be getting to lunch. Thank you, Mr. Latican. I give the teacher a nod and grab my backpack. Just to head out to the door, my curiosity gets the better of me. So who's the lucky couple, if you don't mind me asking? The school nurse, actually. The husband-to-be is also a good friend of mine. Huh, neat. I make a mental note to give my well wishes to the nurse if I see her before the wedding. With that, I wave Mr. Latican goodbye and head down the hallway. Wait, Friday? But I was going to practice painting then. Ugh, I already agreed to go. Even if I didn't, it's real photography. Not even a question which I should go, but geez. Like the universe is conspiring against me to never stop drawing stick figures. I finally wake up to meet with Olivia, who's waiting near the entrance of the cafeteria. The grassy green girl is leaned over, a sour pout scrunching her maw closest as she eyes the passerbyers. When she notices I have moved into her airspace, she perked up immediately. Seeing the transformation is surreal, and I chew my cheeks to keep me from laughing as I watch her muscular tail wag happily. Finally, took you long enough. Yeah, sorry about that, took so long. You didn't have to wait for me, by the way. I can manage waiting if it means eating with you. I can feel a smile tug at my lips from hearing Olivia say that. Mind if I push your chair in? Using me as a battering ram through the crowd now, huh? Yeah, something like that. Alright, but only because you asked. But give me your backpack, I'll use it as a shield. As oh god, here we go, charge! When I grab the handles, Olivia moves her tail up to grab my waist like at the arcade. Alright, I am a prophet. Yes, ma'am. Oh my god, we just killed those kids! I start marching down the crowd of unruly and famished teens clamoring for their daily meal. Olivia turns her head to me to say something. So what happened with Latican? You in trouble for something? Huh? Oh, nah, Latican just had a proposition for me for extra credit. Really? What is it? He wants me to join him at a wedding and help him out with a photo shoot. He says he thinks it'll be a good learning experience. Oh wow, that sounds pretty interesting. Did you take it? Yeah, it could be a great way to hone in on what I know. Plus, extra credit can help me make up for the time I was sick. You mean when you nearly overdosed on that cough syrup cocktail you made? Yeah, that. Wait. Oh, what? I didn't say anything. Crowd's still out here. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah. Okay, and he had a delayed reaction to that. The Baronox got a chuckle to herself. I'm left rolling my eyes, letting her claim victory in this exchange. By the time we got our lunch, it's a simple matter of locating Damien and Liz by telephone pole neck. For whatever reason, they're at the more sequestered table today. When we arrive, it's pretty obvious why. Oh no. Took you too long enough. Yeah. I expected more from Olivia. Something more graphic. Instead, Olivia rolls herself the rest of the way, taking her designated spot at the head of the table. I take the spot adjacent to her, while keeping a wary eye on the pink Parasaurolophus. It seems like Maya's rage against me has simmered down over time, but the air of uncertainty and uneasiness still wavered around her. Best I can do is act friendly. Hey Mia, is there something you need? Need? What the fuck? Oh. Nah, I'm just here to catch up with my good pal here. While the red-scaled menace turns towards Olivia, her own eyes remain locked on her soggy chicken she's eating mechanically. I thought you were asking Liz for her homework, though. That too. Ah, right. Here, guys. A pair of soda cans are rolled down the table, and I thank Raptor Jesus I'm able to catch both of them before they ram into my tray of questionable lunch meat. You guys were taking so long I grabbed the drinks today. No, you didn't. Mia gave those to you. Well, she did it because I thought about doing it. She's trying to bribe you for the math answers I helped you with earlier. Lizzie, I can't believe you would imply something like that about me. But it's true. Hey, free soda's free soda, man. At my rate, the real reason I'm here is... Hey, Olivia. You leave your phone at home or something? People are trying to contact you all day. Oh. Olivia pulls her phone from her jacket pocket. Gets a glimpse of her wallpaper. A comical portrait of guts that she'd probably doodled. Yeah, I ran out of service for the month. What the hell? You don't got a proper monthly plan? I got more important things to be doing than this, you know. If they wanted to see Olivia so bad, then why send you and not just show up themselves? Got it. Who's so important for all this anyways? Who do you think? Ben? Ben wants to talk to Olivia? Why does he want to talk to Olivia? Oh. Is this 20 freaking questions? How the hell should I know what's really going on between my boyfriend and Hot Wheels here? All that really matters is Olivia here is gonna fix it or not. I'll think about it. Ugh, whatever. I'm out of here. See you later, Gator. Ugh, I don't like her song. Mia storms off, leaving Olivia looking sour. Things alright with Ben? Olivia rests her arms on the table and slumps her head in. I don't want to talk about it. Where'd her bright mood go? From before go? Anyways, Damien, you really shouldn't condone cheating, even with something as simple as math homework. But you helped me out with it. That's different. I helped you out with it, and I think you're getting something out of it. Like the answers. What I mean is, in comparison, Mia is just trying to be lazy, and she's only cheating herself. What's the issue then? What's the issue? Yeah, I get free soda. And so when you hate tricks yourself into staying stupid, and everyone thinks they win. It's great. You scare me sometimes, Damien. Guess I'll have to ask Ben what's going on if I see him later. In the meantime, Olivia's disposition only keeps getting more and more dour. I try to think of something I can do to cheer her up, but I keep coming up with dead ends on just what could work here. There's gotta be something. I can't just leave her in such a sour mood. Oh, how about that? Hey, so, what's the deal with your phone background? Oh, you noticed it? She flips her phone and shows me her background. Aw, a little doodle of guts. Yeah, drew it up the other day. Got the curves just right first try, so it's pretty cool. I bet. Is he with you today? Nah, I left him at home. How often do you bring him? Not often. Maybe once or twice per semester. Even then, it's just when I'm bored. Although, once he was just in my hoodie when I left for school. Unexpected? Wait, hang on. Although once he was just in my hoodie when I left for school. Oh. Okay. Unexpected. It was. But, here, I got some pics saved. The screen displays a small creature outside atop the desk with its skinny tail clutched to its chest tightly. I don't know why. It was just like that all the time. Feel Damien and Liz hover behind me, their eyes locked into the adorably fat creature on the screen. I don't know who coos, but probably Liz, but Olivia rolls her eyes and swipes to the next picture of the next cute pet in a transparent ball and looking confused. For the remaining minutes of lunch, we just sit huddled around Olivia's phone, entranced by her sweet little rat as it did the most mundane things. Yet Gut's method of doing them was rather undeniably cute, and that's what really got us. It really got to us and made time fly faster than we could even notice. ... Ding dong ding, or ding dong bing bong. I blink a couple of times and wait, that's the first time it's done this. It usually just makes the noise. I blink a couple of times and stretch my arms and legs as I get up from my desk. Mr. Procklin really knows how to make 40 minutes feel like 80. Well, at least it's time to practice painting. For real. No, for real. Wait. No, Lada can ropes me into photo shoot. Can't practice painting. Can't get good at anything. Like I said, every time I actually try to improve, something like this happens. At this rate, I'll never get good enough to get a real following. I haven't gotten to actually have a whole afternoon to practice at all. So there's no way in hell I'm missing this. I ended up meeting with Ben and Ladican right as he was locking his classroom. While our teacher made the assignment, internship, apprenticeship. While he made it sound simple, I was still subjected to some paperwork. Something about liability waiver or something. You know, in case something happens to us, like a surprise attack of 5 teenagers in multicolored spandex. I wonder if that happens often. We still filled out the forms as the instructor gave an overview of what exactly Ben and I would be doing. There's few structures out here, save for the one at the edge of the cliff. Ben's the first one out of the cramped car, with an armful of telescoping black stands. I follow his example, unloading the vehicle. Alright, you two, just remember what you're doing here tonight. Just remember what you're doing tonight. Yes, sir. After we set up the photo station, and in the corner hall, we'll be taking turns walking the reception, taking pictures of the guests. Perfect. I'll be with the wedding party the entire time. If you need me, just look for the gaggle of similarly dressed women screeching, and you'll find me. He grins as he helps carry the last of the lightest equipment from the trunk. Damn, he really just offloaded all of his work to us. Remember, this is actual work, so be polite, be efficient, but most importantly, have a plan to kill everyone you meet. Ben and I sit upright at attention, ready for any order our teacher will give us. Have fun. But, trust me, the clients will appreciate it more. Finally, finished with the unloading, I inhale the mixed aroma of ocean and flowers. When I finish the scent energizing, Ben seems to have the exact opposite reaction. His brows pinch together in disgust as he tries to futilely fan away the air with one hand while covering his nose with the other. Ugh, I think I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. Well, be the sick one next with this weather. At least the view's great. It is, yeah. Mr. Ladican leads us through the small garden out front and into the reception hall. Ooh. It's a spacious wedding tent adorned with all sorts of flora and high-end lighting, keeping the place warm and lit. Okay, you guys know how to set up here, so I'm going to get to business. Yes, sir. He leaves us, stepping through the ongoing ceremony with primed camera and tripod. Ben and I exchange a single glance before we both resign ourselves to the daunting task. First one on the list is the telescopic stands for the camera. From experience, it doesn't take too long to get this in place. Next are the reflectors, the strobe lights, all packed heavily in cases that have been hauled inside. By my third case, I'm already exhausted. Shoot, I thought gym class would have prepared me for this. I found buzzes. Might as well take a breather. Opening up the notification to discover it's from Olivia. Hey, Shades. Hey, Olivia, you got service back. Oh, I lied about that. Okay, that's fucking cool. The B for the glasses. Okay, that's awesome. saw you leave with Vatican after school. What's up with that? I'm helping with a wedding photo shoot. You? At a wedding? Glad I can give you a better jacket for it. My jacket is cool enough. So where at? Teach said it'd be at some place called Carlson Lookout on the way over. Wait, really? That place has a bunch of scenic views. If you get any good landscape shots, take one for me. Here, forget the time. No, do it now. Well, now I have to. Cute and threatening message received. Jeez, well, just as good a spot as any. The sun's starting to set, so it does make for some pretty nice atmosphere. Maybe Olivia wants to paint another landscape. In the distance, I see sailboats and yacht. Further beyond, a freighter or two. The seas sure are crowded these days. I take a picture and send it over to Olivia. What the hell? That's not what you just described. That's not at all what you just described. I can't picture thanking me like that in reality. The thought alone of her doing something so sweet, so in such a sweet manner. Inko, this thing weighs like 80 pounds. I'm not doing all of the work. Oh, right. I let my camera hang loose around my neck whilst assisting Ben with setting up the Last of Us standing reflectors. Setting up meant not only the cameras, but also the large chunk of incomplete decor prep, which meant carrying out loads and loads of heavy cases, loaded with strobes, reflectors, cloth sheets, and so many telescopic pole stands. Following his instructions, Ben had set up a small red carpet path leading to a glamour shot station. Meanwhile, I was making sure the marked out spots within the room had the right combination of flash strobe and/or reflector. By the time I had come back, I had just placed the final light in position. As the guests started walking down Ben's handmade path, I skirted along the edge with my borrowed high-end camera. The DSLR's clicks are muted compared to the chatter of the guests, while I think I managed to catch some decent shots. I'm just not really feeling it today. Something wrong with me? And voila! Ben was having a much easier time working at the makeshift studio we built in the corner. Couples would simply walk up, stand before the backdrop of the massive window of the cliffside and ocean, and Ben had the brilliant idea to not only set up Latican's loaned camera, but also his own, so he'd capture a couple shots from 2 angles at once. He looked happy with each and every shot he took. People always chatted him up right after. And here I am, doing my best to not scowl as I look over the blurry shots I had messed up. Blurry because my hands are shaking. I guess I'm nervous. I had noticed now that my main messaging app had been going off. Hardly, I think Ben's turning it into a competition. Are you winning? No, not really. Beat him for me? That wasn't a real message. No. I tried to ignore my phone for now. I don't think anyone will calm my nerves at this point. The feeling of anxiety only grows as time marches on. Can't seem to get any picture right. Ben zooming around as efficiently as he is isn't helping. Well, that's not all. Olivia's messages are just throwing me off. Just break his flashing stick thingy, lol. Then his pics will be super dark. How out of date does Olivia think we still use flash pans? Or lock him in the bathroom or something. I don't think that's sportsmanlike. Or legal. Oh, I just remembered. I need another pic. Can you try shoving him into the wedding cake and taking a pic of him smashed on the floor? I need it for, Muse. That. Do it for... God... That's just violent. Just barely with my peripheral, I spot the perfect shot of an older couple. The parents of the groom, I believe. Yeah, that's a good chance. Bring the broad camera up and look through the reflectors, through the viewfinder, and see that the parents had already moved away into another group. Camera slipped from my grip, but luckily the camera neck strap holds it safely against my chest. Oh, come on, Inko, you gotta pull it together, man. You gotta pull it together. I need a break. I find an appropriate place to sneak outside and go around the building, slumping down against the brick siding. It's really twilight now. The ocean's reflection of the sun is setting very close to the meeting. Really close to meeting the real thing. My phone buzzes once more, and something in me jumps. It's not fear, though. I just wish I knew what it was. Olivia sent a video of Guts running around in a maze she put together using cardboard and school supplies. When he comes out the other end, she gives him a grape. She gives him a grape to bite into in her palm. I was never really very fond of rodents, but seeing Olivia's videos and little doodles has really started to sway me. There's something about seeing Olivia having such a strong bond with Guts and caring for him that warms my heart. I hard to believe this is the same girl who used to give me nothing but icy stares when I first met her. I'm glad she feels comfortable enough with me to let her defenses down and be herself. On Ingo, you gotta get it together, man. Come on. As I continue snapping photos, my trek around the hall to find good photo ops lead me to the stage where the DJ once was. Shouldn't have didn't get any good shots of him while he was here. Maybe Ben got some decent pictures. Looking through the camera lens, I see that there's a gentleman sitting on the steps that lead up to the stage, finishing off a cigarette. There's someone over on the steps taking a deep drag. There's someone over on the steps taking a deep drag of a cigarette and blowing the smoke towards the window. A truly iconic display of suavity. Before I knew it, I took several shots. He seems like he wants to be left alone, but he doesn't mind it, right? Hey, kid. Who the fuck are you? This fucking Team Rocket boss looking motherfucker. At least get my good side, will ya? Oh. I stepped closer, readjusting my camera settings, scrambling for an explanation. Sorry about that. I was just unsure if you wanted attention. It's alright. People say I got a kind of resting bitch face. Yeah! I can tell you fucking look like a mafia boss. Like, the first thing I thought when I saw this guy was fucking the Giovanni, whatever his name was, the guy who runs Team Rocket. So I can't lie, I'm pretty exhausted, kid. Especially after I had to carry the new missus down the aisle all the way to the car. Oh, you're the groom. Oh. So this is the groom. You can take the photo of what? Oh, right, sorry. Here's the camera as the groom takes a thinker-esque pose, taking a drag from his cigarette. After a few clicks and a couple of slight adjustments in position, I believe I got some pretty good shots in there. There we are. The groom blows out a plume of smoke from his mouth before leaning over to see the captures. Smells like Vegas hotel. I give the groom time to look at each photo thoroughly before moving to the next one. They're pretty good, kid. Managed to make this mug of mine look halfway decent. He lets out a scratchy chuckle as he takes another puff of his cigarette before snuffing it out. What's little left of it was on the floor. Thanks. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing all the way over here? It's your big day, isn't it? As the groom lets out another plume, he already begins to dig up another cigarette. Lighting the new cigarette casually as he begins to inhale it. And he keeps inhaling it. He holds up a finger as he continues inhaling until the cigarette is finished. And he finally exhausts the stream of lung cancer slowly over the course of 30 seconds. There? Of course it is. Just having a little rest is all. I mean, this has to be the happiest day of my life, but it's tiring as hell. Mrs. is certainly having fun, and yet in a few hours when we're in our no longer bachelor pad, I'll be listening to her as she moans about how sore she is. The groom lets out another plume of smoke, but this time through his nostrils. But hey, that isn't the price to pay. Holy matrimony and all that jazz. Definitely feel like the groom is laying it on a bit thick about who is essentially a stranger to him, and yet I can understand what he means. You know, you've been going around the whole reception snapping photos. Why don't you take a break too, kid? Like, what's that face? Kinda like angry. He motions his hand to a nearby stage as an available seat. I sit on myself on the stage as the groom then fiddles with a small pack of cigarettes. Looking closer, I see a little sealed pack of cigarettes. Trent told me a bit about you, you know. Who? Your camera teacher, whatever he's called at your school. Says you're a good kid and all, though a bit clueless. Hey! Grim lets out another guffaw as he cracks open the pack of cigs and pulls out a fresh cancer stick. His words, not mine. How do you know him? We've known each other for ages. He actually helped me mate the missus. Funny how that works out. Whoa, Mr. Latigan was your wingman? He always hated how I told him that. I'd given him a lift in some field trip he had to I'd given him a lift to some field trip he had to chaperone. Don't know why. He could have taken the school bus. But as soon as I got there, I met the rest of his coworkers, including my would-be wife. Hetero prick tricked me into also chaperoning too. Terra prick tricked me into being a chaperone also, saying I could use the time to get to know her better. Jeez, maybe I should be asking him. But wait, no, I can't. Can't what? Nothing important. Have a teacher tell you how to court a lady friend, right? Have a teacher tell you how to court a lady friend, right? Hey, no. Another one of his students. Your class. Hang on, wait, am I missing something? Oh, I see you, Inko. Okay. I take him on the school bus, met the rest of his coworkers, including my would-be wife. Saying I could use time to get to know her better. Jeez, maybe I should be asking him. Well, no, I can't. Can't what? Nothing important. Have a teacher tell you how to court a lady friend, right? Hey, no. Another one of my students, your classmate, yeah? It's not like that. Aw, come on. I know you want to talk about girls. Aw, he's talking about girls. Uh-oh. That's always fun. Humor me a bit. He's just a good friend. The words taste bitter in my mouth for some reason. Sure, kid, sure. We've got more than a few minutes of quiet while Bridezilla and her maids of murder fight over that bouquet. I quickly glance over to see a woman twice my age, wielding a folding chair like a battle axe. What the fuck? Trent can't help you there, but I can. So this good friend of yours, what's she like? Well, a bit complicated history. Oh? I mean, when I first met her, she was cynical and sarcastic. Well, she's still sarcastic, but in a lighthearted way. Even with her friends, she was a little distant. But when she's painting or gushing about some franchise or obscure anime, there's some unashamed excitement and passion in it. I haven't met anyone with that kind of energy before. Once you get to know her, she's just nice under all of that. Is that everything? Well, yeah. I think she drew me carrying her once. Hang on. I'm smiling right now. They're like being forced. I can't whistle. Well, shoot. He slides the ring off his finger and holds it up to me. You want this? Sounds like you need it more than me. Kidding, I'm kidding. But dang, that seems pretty cut and dry to me. Never had a crush before? Not on anyone I know personally. Your folks together? Yeah. They love each other too, right? Yeah, I guess they do. You guess? It's complicated. They're around so little, I don't even know what their love looks like. How they interact. If they even if they love each other at all. They never told me their story, why they're together. Anything that would prepare me for the future was outsourced. As far back as I remember, whenever my parents weren't around, there was a screen nearby, and they weren't around often. I always had that little electronic friend in my pocket tell me how great I was at everything. That being my only way to help to get through life. All the best ways to have the best friendships, hobbies, romance. But it feels worthless now. I'm not prepared. I don't even know if what this is love. But this guy seems to think so. Maybe he'll help me out. I see him putting some words together now. Let me give you a little anecdote, kid. The groom finally lights the cigarette, though this time he slowed a puff on it. See my beautiful bride over there? That's Nice. I like that dress. Like, reminds me of Gabriel from that game that the Lair plays. He motions to the dull ember of his smoke, to where the bridesmaids are, who are still violently wrestling the bride, and the bride acted as a referee. Even if we never met, and this was a happenstance, no, even if we had never met, and this was a happenstance meeting, I'd see her over there, and I just know I love her. Yeah? Yep. Maybe I was a bit mean to you, but you do look like a fucking Team Rocket boss. Is that it? Yeah. Aren't you trying to give me a little push? Convincing me I like this girl? You're the one who wanted advice. There it is. Inko, shut up. I thought you were gonna go a bit more on about love. Why the hell would I give a speech about love? I know what it is. You know what it is. But there's no groundbreaking advice that'll make everything make sense. And you don't need me to convince you. You're just looking for reasons to not believe what's right in front of you. Oh. Break's over. Gotta run. The man gets up, dusting off his pants, and flicking the cigarette butt into the trash. Hey, take some great pictures for me, will ya? No more moping around. You're on the clock. He jogs towards the crowd to meet up with his bride. Are we on time? How are we on time? How are we on time? Ooh. He jogs to the crowd to meet up with his bride. My phone buzzes in my pocket. What timing? Reaching into my pocket and hold my phone, squinting at the screen. An unread notification from our group chat. Shoot. Do I have to tell you my phone right now? Maybe I can talk to Danny about this. He knows he's known Olivia for a while. Ben and Olivia used to be good friends too, right? Would he be able to help? I should probably focus on what I'm doing here and what I'm doing right now. Besides, I don't want to let the groom down. This is Olivia we're talking about. I don't want to do anything without knowing as much as I can. Come on, man. Why are you doing this to me? I can't pick. I can't pick. What do I pick? Let's see. Focus on the photos. Do I chase after young love or do I get a job? Boom. I really don't know what to let Olivia down, especially after all I've done for her. What kinds of things does Olivia like? Hell, what kind of things do girls like in general? Might be able to find some pointers online too. By the end, I can be a good boyfriend. I just need to figure out how. I reach for my phone, my camera's brushed the camera that's still hung around my neck. Wait. I still need to take pictures, so I can't grab this entirely. And I definitely don't want to let Vladikin down. Even though I'm not that good. Well, Ben's been on top of his game all night. Even now, he's still snapping shots, so I'm sure Vladikin will have enough by the end of the night. It's not like I'm offering anything crazy valuable here. I meander far off to the hall to find a way to slip in, or outside. One hand I scroll through my previous calls to find Damien. I'll have the info I need. And he called me the other week to ask if the following day was a holiday. On a Saturday. Aha. Here it is, just what I needed. And now I listen to the dial-up tone. Is all I can wait. And now, as I listen to the dial-up tone, all I can do is wait. Come on, pick up. The cool air on the autumn nips at my skin, and a slow breeze ruffles the branches in the nearby trees. Some leaves are blown lazily off their branches, drifting with each one around the songless dance. I did always prefer nature photography. It's a lot less hectic compared to tonight. Hello? Pain reference? Reference? Pain residence? Huh? Oh, sorry, Mrs. Payne. I thought this was Damien's phone. It is. He left the phone on the table while I take the trash out. One moment, Damien. One moment. Damien, sweetie. Here, have a school friend on the phone. Ma, I told you not to answer these spam calls. It's Inko. Oh, snap. Cool, thanks, Mom. Hi, hey, Inko. I can make out the frantic shuffling of the phone. What do you need me for? Okay, just play it cool. Alright, I wanted to ask about, wait. I don't even ask him this. Well, I want to be a better friend for Olivia, right? Uh-huh, yeah, I'm following. I was wondering if there's anything else, if you knew anything I should know, you know? Silence lets me know how stupid that sounded. Huh? I hope he's too dense to pick up what's going on. Well, I think she likes anime, soda, and the arcade. But didn't you know this already? I do, yes. But I mean, like, anything a bit further than that. Damien, why are you smiling? You shouldn't be smiling. Why the pause? Yeah. Yeah. Damn it. I guess it doesn't matter how dense you are, it's incredibly fucking obvious. You like Olivia, don't you, Inko? I did not say that, despite the stiff breeze I can feel my face burning up. Shut up! Say it! I love this little upset face that he does. Say what? I don't need to tell you nothing, and I can go all day to wait. And I got all day to wait. Do you? Damien, I'm serious and need help here. I'm serious too. Come on, say it. I'm not confirming or denying anything. Yeah, maybe I should hang up then. See you at school tomorrow, Inko, my man. Alright, damn fine. Damien? Yes? Damien, you mother... Damn it. I take a deep breath. And say it. Alright, I like her. Huh? Oh. God damn it, Damien! Fuck off. Fuck off. You are being mean. Huh? Who? Oh, come on! Damn, he's fucking scolding him through the fucking fourth wall. Olivia. What about her? I'm going to fucking choke you, Damien. I'm not hearing a complete sentence here. Screw you. I like Olivia, and I would like to know I like Olivia. I want to know what advice you have as her friend. I'm serious. There we go. In all seriousness, I don't have much for you. I haven't thought of Olivia that way since like 3rd grade. I don't got anything game-changing for you. Great. But hey, I'm here for you, man. Don't act like a fool and start willing out, you know? Not in the slightest. I'm saying, look, you're calling because you think there's some big secret here, right? I'm telling you there isn't one. And that in itself is an advantage. You don't need to be focusing on, like, strategy. Just let it out. Damien, you are, like, sometimes the densest person. And then randomly you fucking throw out this philosophical fucking, like, perfect advice. Wait, does she know? No, I don't think so. I think she likes me too. Well, yeah, that's the long and short of what I got. Ever been in a relationship, Damien? A few. Nothing serious, though. Hey, want to go to that school dance sort of thing? Oh, hey, want to go to that school dance sort of thing? Never went anywhere, you know? Yeah. Alright, I should get back to it. Sorry to bother. Hey, call anytime, man. Thanks. Be seeing ya. See you later, Gator Data. God damn it. I fight the urge to throw my phone into the brick wall. That was completely pointless. Kiss my hand on my forehead and take a deep breath. At this point, I should just try and get some photos and look somewhat competent at my job. Put my phone back in my pocket, grab my camera, and begin walking down the hall. Do my best to look at opportunities to snap decent photos and do a lap around the hall. Even then, I'm struggling to find anything good. It isn't long before I notice Ben across me, and it looks like he's managing a fair bit better than I am. Not only is he finding better shots than I am, but the guests are going to him to ask for shots. Actually, now that I think about it, Ben might actually have some decent advice, right? Better than what I've got from Damien, at least. Man, hard words, more than 3 syllables. repetitiously maneuver around the various wedding goers and impeding my path trying to get to Ben. Eventually, I have an opening while Ben is currently taking a picture of another couple at their table. Not wanting to seem like I'm lost, I try to blend in and join him. I get near Ben and kneel down, take an alternate angle shot of the couple. As if he has a sixth sense, Ben quickly notices my presence, shocked that I was next to him. Nico, what are you doing here? I just want to get some alternate shots for the lovely couple, just in case they would like them, you know? I give an awkward laugh, though it's not amusing to Ben. He gives me an icy glare that sends shivers down my spine, as I've clearly stepped into his territory. I think it'd be more efficient if he worked in different parts of the venue. What if there are other people over there that want the picture taken? If the people over there want their picture, I wouldn't be here in the first place. And wordlessly goes back to snapping photos. Okay, I think I am going to end this one here. Okay, recap. We used Olivia's thigh as a pillow. We got a job from Mr. Latican. We met the leader of Team Rocket. Damien now knows that we like Olivia, and he was a total fucking ass about it. Ass about trying to get us to tell it, not anything else. And then now we're here for Ben's help. We also suck at our job. Other than that, that's about all I have for you guys. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And come back in a bit for the next part of I Wani Hug That Gator. Love you all, and goodbye.